15 out of 15. That's a big deal. Okay, so I think I got a slight notification. I don't know if all the notifications are going out. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day this beautiful afternoon on this beautiful September, October, August 15th. Yeah, I don't know what the date is. August 15th. I don't know who I am or where I am or what I'm doing. But that's okay because we're here and we're here to talk about what's going on right there. Just a quick search brought up the AP, Yahoo, Barron's, something from CNN.com, something from New Straits Time. Hey, Merc, what's up? I wonder if I'm gonna hear the sound on this. Hey, Brap, let me see if I can get sound going on this, because it is not giving me any sound right now. Okay, I'm just not. Let me check the Bluetooth here. I don't think we're connected to my speaker after multiple reboots that I had to do. We'll disconnect and we'll reconnect, and then I'll make sure that it's selected for the sound source. Because I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, okay. There it is. Okay, we've got sound.
I hear YA in all your awesome glory. Rub all day.
Moo! Cyber,
Test.
what's up? Okay, so I didn't have sound on there for a second, but Cyber, I was a little worried about you. You all right? You doing good? Dave Campione, Brap, let me say hey to everybody. Merc, Brap, Sean, you got your notification. All right, good. Cyber, hello. Good. I said hi to all of you guys. Good afternoon. So I want you guys to just check out the headlines. What's going on in Europe? Yo, Brotato Chip. What's up, Professor? Migraine. I knew it.
Yo, Brotato Chip. What up?
I didn't want to say it.
Les Peter Guitar Jam.
But I knew you were.
I was sick yesterday. Migraine and puking.
I knew you were sitting there with the fucking migraine headache, bro, and I felt kind of helpless. I knew it because you weren't on yesterday, and I was a little worried about you. I'm glad you survived. I hope you're feeling better. I'm sorry you have to deal with that.
Damn, I get the same migraines.
You guys want proof of no God? Look no further than migraines. No God. No God. You know, if God was so awesome and perfect, he would have never programmed that into humanity. So, and if there was a God that actually gave a fuck about humanity, he'd take that away with like this. No more migraines.
Peter Guitar Jam.
Prove there's
Thanks,
a God. Prove to me there's a God.
Okay
Make the migraines go away. Yeah, exactly. You're powerless because you don't exist. There, that's all I ever have to do with. Right? Migraines are proof of no God.
Nope.
Oh yeah, God created us in his image. Oh yeah, does God walk around with a frickin' migraine headache all day? Didn't know that. That'd be a great tweet. Didn't know God suffered from migraines.
420 Torres. I heard dragons help.
I heard dragons help.
Rub all day. Amen.
I heard the bong hits help. Bong rips. Not True Black. That was last
Fried
night.
Drive.
Hey, Billy.
They reply, God makes migraines to punish, I say. What a piece of shit, God.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, tell that to my sister who's never heard a flea and that she's got a dog rescue and suffers from migraines. Right?
Big Murph 83. When I get a wicked migraine, it makes me
vomit. Yeah, that's what Cyber
rough
was saying.
all day.
Man.
I miss Florida already.
Oh, you miss Florida? Really? What part of Florida were you in, bro? Okay. What part of Florida were you in? Let me know. That wrist rest is so great for my gaming. I can game for hours and not have any kind of arthritis or anything. Anyway, I want you guys to just kind of pay attention
all day. Went to Panama City.
Oh, Panama. Yeah, it's nowhere near me.
Brown. Show.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I shouldn't have done that. Here. Sorry, Sever. There we go. That was the wrong room. I should close that other room, huh? Hey, buddy.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Enoch YU Beaslin 420 Torres.
Okay. Oh, is
In on those diamond
my
dads,
microphone
son.
on?
Brup all day. 11.5
Yeah.
hours drive.
You hear me, right?
I don't hear you on Discord. I only hear you on YouTube.
Okay, hold on. Let me check my mic over there. Voice connected, it says. That's weird. Video, audio. Okay, microphone. Oh, it's got my microphone is on, dude. It says.
Oh no, it was my bad.
Okay.
It was my bad.
Okay. You had me muted. You had me
I
muted.
muted everything yesterday. I muted everything yesterday.
I know you don't want to hear me. It's cool, bro. My voice isn't important. It's cool.
No, it was yesterday. I was really sick, and
Right.
then
And
you called at some point, and I was puking, and
oh,
I just muted everything.
yeah, I
I
understand,
was
bro.
really fucking sick, man.
Okay.
But I'm good.
Good.
good
Let's
today.
do a bong rip.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put a little bit more glue on the bong bowl bong, whatever it is. Hopefully there's no seeds in here. Ooh, talk about a fucking migraine.
Nick Brown. I was wondering about cyber.
Yeah, I
yesterday.
know. I've known Cyber long enough to know if he doesn't show up for a game a day of gaming, there's usually a headache involved. Okay. No law regarding cannabis.
Les Peter guitar.
Guys, check
jam.
out these headlines.
Hey Nick.
And you notice that it says 3D, 4D, 6H. 6 hours ago, 3 days ago. These are all current stories. This is all happening right now. You guys should all know about this because it's not just California that's burning. And I told you this years ago when I was on fire in California. And I said, it's coming to a theater near y'all. Just wait. It's happening in California, and nobody gives a shit about all those crazy lefties in California. Let the fucking state burn to the ground, right? Well, we warned you. It's not seeing the last of this. And unfortunately, we were correct, and this is where the whole world is. It's on fire, and it's only going to get worse. This is just the start, man. We're not going to cool again. It's not going to happen. It's just going to get hotter. So get ready for it, man, as best as you can, and just understand this is what's coming, man. And I don't know what to tell people. I don't know, how to tell you guys to get ready or whatever. I don't know. Just know that it's here and know that we predicted this shit. Cheers. Top of the hour. What else is going on in the world?
That's crazy, man.
Let me turn on my fan now that I'm hot as hell. This bong rips just heat me up so fast. Ooh. There we go. All right, let me get rid of this. And let me look at this.
Griffin. Hey Nasef.
Hey, Griffin.
Greenie Howdeny. Cheers, nay nay.
Cheers, Greenie Houdini. Let me see what else is going on here in the world. Doesn't look like there's a lot to talk about. Let me see.
Nick Brown.
So
The
what?
old NY mayor is on the radar for election fraud or something. Seen the notifications. Nick Brown. Earlier.
So there is a split in between the Republican Party right now, based
Fried
on
drive.
what happened with Donald Trump.
There has been a black destroyer, Black Hawk, flying around my mountain all day.
Really? Huh. But anyway, yeah, so there's some Republicans that are still pro FBI and some that are like pro Trump, and it's like you can't be both for some reason, this is what people do to themselves. They give themselves these fake goalposts that don't even exist. Yeah, it's like what Eleanor said on Lee Camp's show the other day. You know, you don't have to like either the Republicans or the Democrats. It's like people think you can support Trump and and support the FBI simultaneously. Just because the FBI pulled some paperwork out of his house doesn't mean you have to hate the FBI. So they set up these weird goalposts that, in order to be a Republican or to be a Trump supporter, whatever, you have to hate the FBI. Hey man, I'm talking to Republicans right now. I understand. We have nothing in common. We have nothing in common. But at the same time, you don't have to serve both of those masters, man. You can do whatever you want. You can make whatever decisions. You can support whoever you want. That was a bad analogy, I think, serving masters, but because it kind of works in the opposite direction the way I said it. But at the same time, I digress. You can have it both ways, man. Republicans,
positions of power are passed down to their unborn.
Republicans, you can support Donald Trump
Greenie Howdeny. Reserved.
You can support Donald Trump and you can support the FBI. You can. I got news for you, Republicans. What's that, buddy?
I say these days everything have to be even black or white.
I know you have to pick a side. It's
so fucking divided, and even you for it or else you are against it, and there's no fucking middle ground.
We now see a clear
and it never used to be like that.
No. Let's watch CNN try to make sense of that, because that's what this is. GOP split emerges in response to Mar-a-Lago search. I'm here to help the Republicans, okay? I'm going to play devil's advocate, and I'm going to help the Republicans sort this out real quick. Let's see how they present this.
And divide over the FBI search at Mar-a-Lago. More senior and serious voices in the party follow facts.
The FBI is simply carrying out their responsibilities under the law, a lawful search warrant that a magistrate signed off on. And they didn't go in there with FBI raid jackets. They tried to constrain their behavior carrying out that warrant. So let's support law enforcement. Let's stand with them.
But voices like Governor Hutchinson are often loudly drowned out by those who hope to tap the anti-establishment zeal of the...
That guy was making total sense, wasn't he? That was a Republican, huh? That guy was making total sense. He's like, yeah, so they were in there. They got some paperwork from Donald Trump. Don't fucking hate the FBI because they did that.
Nays Garden. Download Twitter or visit twitter.com and search at Nays Garden, at Nays Garden Show, at Truthier News for the full podcast experience. YouTube channel at Truthier News on Twitter. Fried Drive. Snapchat released a blackface filter. I mean, what the fuck?
Dude, I don't know. I don't even know. That's fucked up. I'm going to just go ahead and speak out against that. I don't get it. I can't even understand blackface. I don't know. I don't get it. But there's definitely some fucked upness going on behind fucking Snapchat.
The Trump base.
They're enforcing the law based on who they like and who they don't like. That is not a republic.
Wait, that's exactly what Ron DeSantis does.
Fried Drive. It looks like old Jolson.
This is one of the most hypocritical things that he has ever said. And he says, you know, this is a guy who doesn't want black people to vote, so he gerrymanders them out of their district. And then he tries to call someone else out on it.
Based on who they like and who they...
Zeal of the Trump base.
This is psychotic.
They're enforcing the law based on who they like and who they don't like.
I just have to pause that again. I am just in awe that he stands there as he feels like he can enforce the law on certain people and not on other groups of people for whatever his reason is. And there's many, many, many examples of him doing that. He's not about fairness at all. In fact, he's installed a whole bunch of judges, just like Trump did, that will back him up and his legislation up. And as crazy as Florida gave him the power to do that. So you can blame him, or you can look at Florida and say, hey, man, you guys should have changed your laws before you let little mini Adolf Hitler become your fucking governor.
That is not a republic. Well, it may be. It's a banana republic when that happens.
With me to share their reporting and their insights, CNN's Nia Malika Henderson, Sungmin Kim of the Associated Press, and Heather Cagle of Punchbowl News. It is fascinating. You did see over the weekend, especially more senior experienced voices in the Republican Party, after they saw, 11 classified document sets, they backed off a little bit and said, let's let this play out. But you have the voices who just want Donald Trump can do no wrong.
That's right, and Donald Trump whipping them up from, sort of run-of-the-mill folks who might be incited to violence against the FBI to people like Marjorie Taylor Greene saying defund the police, and then people just wanting to be on Trump's side on this. Lots of people haven't quite figured out how to do what Asa Hutchinson there did, who notably isn't running for re-election and has a bit of freedom.
Wait, Marjorie Taylor Greene said defund the police. What was she saying when Antifa was saying defund the police, I wonder? Huh. It'd be interesting to get her spin on both of those.
To critique this president and to bolster the FBI. I mean, God forbid. I mean, we have a party that now seems to be anti-law enforcement. When they talk about this, it's quite frightening. It's dangerous, and you know that this is something that Donald Trump wants. I mean, he wants to stir up
Fried
this
Drive.
anti-FBI sentiment.
Banana Republic.
It's a real danger.
Does that mean they'll have douchebag button-up shirts and flip-flops?
I don't know, but let me get this on another one so I could turn the volume down on that, because that is way too loud, and I will use another browser window for this. Let's get rid of that, and let's open up this will let me use different volumes, because I'll have one browser for one thing and one browser for another.
We now see a clear Republican divide over the FBI search at Mar-a-Lago. More senior and serious voices in the party follow facts.
To people like Marjorie Taylor Greene saying defund the police, and then people just wanting to be on Trump's side on this. Lots of people haven't quite figured out how to do what Asa Hutchinson there did, who notably isn't running for re-election and has a bit of freedom there to critique.
Quarter of the hour, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the show.
The FBI. I mean, God forbid. I mean, we have a party that now seems to be anti-law enforcement. When they talk about this, it's quite frightening. It's dangerous, and you know that this is something that Donald Trump wants. I mean, he wants to stir up this anti-FBI sentiment across the country, and it's a real danger.
Republicans have long prided themselves on being the party of law and order. They have in recent years tried to use the progressives, a small number, but vocal progressives who say defund the police. Republicans have tried to take advantage of that, but now they find themselves attacking the FBI and a judge in the judicial system. You mentioned Marjorie Taylor Greene. Here's her tweet: defund the FBI. There it is right there. A Trump supporter, big Trump supporter in the House, defund the FBI, to which one of her colleagues, Dan Crenshaw, this is sarcasm, I'm impressed. Democrats finally got us to say defund the FBI. That makes you look unserious when you start looking like that, talking like that. The last part is not sarcasm.
Sure.
But this is what you have. You have people who, who just keep the powder dry Republicans. Let's follow the facts. And then there's Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, you have Mitch McConnell last week, who came out with a very terse, very short statement, just saying, just telling the Justice
Green
Department to
Academy.
release the information that is out there. Then you have the
FBI
other
are
wing of
really
the party,
corrupt.
that is Marjorie Taylor Greene, and
Green
that
Academy.
party is the one that's getting all the oxygen.
The FBI are really corrupt based on what, Greenie? Corrupt based on what exactly? What do you say the FBI are really corrupt? Based on what? What's your evidence behind the FBI are really corrupt?
Dominic Leo. Cheers, nay.
Greenie, I'm waiting for you. I've stopped my whole show.
Greenie Howdeny. Based on how they cover up major incidents.
Like what? What did they cover up? What did the FBI cover up? Exactly.
Greenie Howdeny. And their lineage.
They don't have a lineage.
Street
They're not a
Go
living
IO.
being. Okay? It's an agency.
Congratulations. You've received
They don't have a
100
fucking
messages
lineage.
today
There's
with
not
Restream
chromosomes passed from human being to human being. The people that you're referring to are all dead. You understand that? Today's FBI isn't your daddy's FBI. It's not the FBI of Kennedy assassinations. It's not the.
Greenie Howdeny.
It's today's FBI isn't the FBI
You
of,
know the
of
FBI are banned
persecuting
by the 1%
Martin Luther
thirds
King and
all
telling him
their
to go kill
bloodline.
himself.
Josh G. Hey there, buddy.
What's your evidence behind that? By the 1%ers, all their bloodline. Do you know that the leader of the FBI is a Republican that was appointed by Donald Trump that served in the Bush administration? Greenie, did you know that? Do you see what that is? That's Christopher A. Wray. That's the current director of the FBI. The A is for Asher.
Greenie Howdeny. That doesn't surprise me.
If you look in the blue right there, he's from the Republican Party. He was appointed by Donald Trump and served under George Bush. Huh. Interesting, huh? Isn't that interesting? So, I don't know who you're listening to or where you get your information from, but it sounds like you're listening to Marjorie Taylor Greene. Is that the kind of person that you listen to, Greenie Houdini? You listen to Marjorie Taylor Greene? Is that where this is coming from? I'm just like, what did the FBI do something recently in your lifetime that you can really say was, basis for what you're saying right now? I'm just kind of curious. So there's all this corruption. And, we've got all these podcasters and journalists and reporters and agencies that report on the news. You'd think if there was a bunch of FBI corruption going on, you'd think you'd be reading about it somewhere, right? Somebody be talking about it. So.
Greenie Howdeny. Yeah, you saw them on the Epstein case.
No, I didn't see them on the Epstein case at all. I have no idea what you're referring to. What did they do on the Epstein case? Epstein. What did they do on the Epstein case? Exactly. Well, how did the FBI, what you just said is
Greenie Howdeny.
they're run by 1%ers,
The
all of
FBI
their
on the Epstein
bloodline
case.
and their lineage. They cover up major incidents. The FBI are
Greenie
really
Howdeny.
corrupt, bad.
They covered up so much shit.
What? What did they cover up? What did the FBI cover up? I'm just kind of wondering.
Greenie Howdeny. Even CNN. Greenie Howdeny. They are.
You mean CNN won't report on the people involved with Epstein? You mean his customers? They won't reveal who the people were that they were doing, human trafficking business with? And you think that's motivated by their bloodline? How do you explain the fact that it's a fucking Republican that runs the goddamn FBI?
Dominic Leo. Nay, people are so uneducated on this matter. Some people get their news from one place.
I mean, the FBI was cool when you wanted them to investigate Hillary Clinton and the Benghazi thing, right? They were cool then. But they investigate Donald Trump and suddenly they're corrupt. They're corrupt. You know, when the FBI solves a fucking terrorist plot in the United States and saves countless lives all the time, you don't want to say that they're
Nick Brown.
functioning.
Right?
But they walk into Donald Trump's home and take some paperwork out, and your shit falls apart over it. You sound like Marjorie Taylor Greene. And once again, I'll ask you, Greenie, who are you getting your information from? Who do you watch? What kind of people do you watch? You know? What kind of podcasters are you listening to on YouTube? What kind of news agencies are you getting your news from?
Josh G. I'll bet Twitter.
I don't know. Did they tell you that the director of the FBI is a fucking Republican appointed by Donald Trump? I mean, do you even realize that?
Big Merc
When I say that?
83. SMH.
The Democrats don't seem to have a problem with the fact that the director of the FBI is a Republican, but you do. Think about that. I don't know where you get your information from, but I have a feeling, it's Tucker Carlson-esque.
And that's the party that Donald Trump is fueling right now, because we know even before the FBI search, we know that if and when Trump announces his 2024 campaign, it was going to be fueled largely on a campaign of revenge, a campaign of grievance. And this just adds to that. I mean, we're looking at, for example, the rally in Arizona last night where Republican Trump allies were campaigning for the elections ahead of...
You guys realize this investigation into the paperwork that Donald Trump took out of the White House has been going on for a year. They've been asking him for a year to return that paperwork. You understand, if he had just given them the paperwork when they asked for it, none of this would have happened. You realize that, don't you? Just making sure. A year, over a year, they've been asking for this paperwork back from the former president of the United
States. Party
States.
Affiliated, or is he just a known Republican? They get appointed, right?
Affiliated? Dude, he worked for the Bush administration and then was appointed by Donald Trump himself. What more do you need from anyone to wonder whether this is some sort of a political thing or not? He's the director of the fucking FBI. He was appointed by Donald Trump. He said, give us that fucking paperwork back. They said no.
There was so much
He's like, well, we're going to come get it then.
Fueled by the FBI search.
What the fuck are people so upset about over
Trump's
that?
Allies are really going to
that you would go so far as to say, the FBI is totally corrupt, man. Defund the FBI. Look what they did. They picked up some paper where they're basically a courier.
You're in a crowd.
For America. They're basically a courier. They went there, they picked some shit up that was ours, not his. That belonged to the American people. And they took it back. And over that, you're gonna,
Dominic Leo. Nay, you hit the
You know,
nail
8,000,
right on the
10,000,
head.
maybe 20,000 people
They
in an
picked
arena.
up some
But
papers.
that's America.
What are they fucking? Would
It's a
they
good crowd,
peel out
but
in his
it's not
front
necessarily
yard
America.
and kill
It's
his
your
fucking
crowd
dog?
in the room. And so for
You
that
know?
same period of time, since he came down the escalator,
Did they
we're
rip
trying to figure
cameras
out
out of the
where's the
walls
sweet
and
spot for
fucking
Republicans.
throw
Listen here.
potted
This is Mike
plants
Turner.
down
If the Republicans
on
take
the
House,
ground?
he would be the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee. An
You know,
incredibly
like
sensitive
the
position.
the
He's
deputy
ranking member
sheriffs did
right
that to
now,
me
an incredibly
in
sensitive
my home.
position. Listen here, he tries to thread the needle.
Steal
Do you
computers.
take home documents,
Josh
Mark?
G.
Like they did to
Special
me.
access?
Now I was just curious if there had to
No.
be an affiliation by default. Thanks
And
for
yet you're
clearing it up.
casting doubt
And quite frankly,
on whether
I've
or
been
not...
I've been
Sorry,
in the
go
Oval
on.
Office with the president. I'd be very surprised if he has actual documents that rise to the level of immediate national security threat.
At the beginning there, an acknowledgement that, you know, if in fact, and the FBI filed an inventory with a court saying they took 11 sets of classified records from Mar-a-Lago, at the beginning, a serious answer, no. They don't belong. They don't belong there. That's what he's saying. They should never have left the custody of a secure location in the United States government. But then he tries to somehow, you know, balance it out to stay on Trump's good side.
And there was a long pause before that no, as he kind of thought about, you know, how do I answer this? And the interesting thing is Mike Turner is not really a bomb thrower. I mean, he's kind of a straightforward Republican. And I watched that whole interview yesterday. It was very painful to watch. I mean,
It's very
how he
painful to
tried
watch.
answer the questions. And I think what we're seeing is, as Sung Min said, this wing of the party is really taken over, especially in the House, where they're poised to probably win back the House. And there's not a lot of space for these common sense, straightforward Republicans like Mike Turner or Brian Fitzpatrick or some of the others who would rather, you know, tell it like it is, but feel like they can't because they don't want to invoke Trump's ire.
CNN's Caitlin Polance live in Washington. Caitlin, what more are you learning about this new request from top senators?
Well, Kate, over the weekend and then today, we have seen a lot of bipartisan calls for transparency around this search, even after we got that search warrant on Friday. So over the weekend, we had two House committee chairs, so both Democrats, asking for a classified briefing from the intelligence community, as well as a damage assessment being done by the Director of National Intelligence. And then this morning, our colleague Daniela Diaz on the Hill, she received word that Senators Mark Warner, who's a Democrat, and the chair of the...
They're performing such theater right now. These Republicans are performing such theater over the FBI going and picking up some paperwork that Donald Trump took out of the White House. It's at this point, I'm just like, Rubio sent private letter requesting info on Mar-a-Lago search. It's like you can see what's going on. They're trying to use this as a... And it's working, too. Because, as demonstrated by Greenie Houdini, people are feeding right into it. And they take it hook, line, and sinker. We're going to send you money so you can get elected because the FBI is evil. It's just it's an opportunity is all it is. They made something out of nothing.
Senate Intelligence Committee, and then Marco Rubio, who is the top Republican on that same committee, they sent a private letter to that Director of National Intelligence, Avril Haines, as well as Attorney General Merrick Garland, asking for more information about what happened here, what was taken out of Mar-a-Lago. So Rubio said in a statement to CNN, we haven't seen the letter itself, but he said in his remarks, Attorney General Garland claimed there was a substantial public interest in the execution of an unprecedented search warrant on President Trump. As such, the Intelligence Committee has asked the Department of Justice to share with us on a classified basis the specific intelligence documents seized from Mar-a-Lago. There's other transparency efforts that are happening too that we're waiting to see if there will be a resolution. News organizations are asking for access to the affidavit in court that would be the narrative supporting that search. But we may never know what is actually in these documents. Donald Trump says he declassified them, but there's no evidence that he actually did that. Kate?
Caitlin, thank you so much for laying it out for us like that. Joining me right now for more on this is CNN senior legal analyst Ellie Honig, a former federal prosecutor. So, Ellie, what do you see in the unsealed documents about the FBI's search of Mar-a-Lago? What sticks out to you in this moment?
Well, Kate, still so many unanswered questions, but we do know a lot more now that we've seen these documents. The most important thing I think we learned about the search itself is what exactly did the FBI find inside Mar-a-Lago and seize? Now, we've seen this new document now called the Receipt for Property. That's a document the FBI fills out at the scene of a search, hands over to the lawyer. This document lists about 33 separate headings and subheadings of items.
You know, that's
about
the point.
20 of them are documents. Now,
that's the point, Drewski. It's going to translate into some form of danger towards you, no matter where you live, no matter what the form takes. Even if it's just the heat.
G. LOL, imagine if they found a drug ring.
You know? A drug ring? What, from the paperwork? From what Donald Trump took from the White House? That's hilarious.
A lot of them just say generally box labeled A1, box of documents. But the most important thing, some of these entries indicate that the information was not just classified, but TSSCI. What does that mean? You know? That is the highest level of classification in our government, top secret, sensitive, compartmented information. We know the FBI found documents with those markings inside Mar-a-Lago. The other thing that's really important here is we know for sure that Donald Trump's lawyer, Christina Bobb, was present at the search, was given this receipt, and signed for it at 6:19 p.m. on the day of the search.
Now, also, with this, you also learn more about the potential criminal charges of the crimes that the Justice Department is concerned about in all of this. Can you walk us through that?
Yeah, Kate, so anytime prosecutors execute a search warrant, you have to write out and show a judge that you have what we call probable cause.
Yeah, so, okay, we get it. I guess we kind of get that. You know? It doesn't seem like a big deal. You know, he took some shit. He shouldn't have taken it. They got it back. If people need to charge him with a crime or whatever, charge him with the fucking crime. You know, and take it to court. You know what would be crazy though? If they had evidence that it literally was Donald Trump that carried those papers out in those boxes himself personally. Oh my God, that would be so fucking funny if they had a video of that. He's like carrying a box looking around and shit. With what he knew was fucking stolen, you know, Espionage Act type shit. Oh man. These are my papers. I was the president while these papers were enacted. They shall remain mine until I decide to sell them to my friends for large amounts of money so that they can hang them, classified documents in their basements, in their collections, in their art collections.
Is the content?
Dude, could you imagine if a bunch of Trump fucking, you know, only shit that he had ended up turning up while people were like dying, and then it was like left in their will and shit, and then they're like, oh my God, they had this document from Donald Trump that he sold for, you know, $100,000 of a, you know, something that was top secret. And the guy had it framed, and Donald Trump signed it.
Download Twitter or visit twitter.com and search at Nays Garden, at Nays Garden Show, at Truthier News for the full podcast experience. YouTube channel at Truthier News on Twitter.
That'd be funny. So, get over it. That's what I say about, you know, if you're mad about the FBI now suddenly, now you're going to be mad about the FBI? Over Trump? Over something he's guilty of? I mean, they found the shit that he took. You know, it's not like he was innocent. Ethereum will make you rich. They're talking about Ethereum. Yeah, whatever. Where's the market at? Where's the market at? Ooh, $24,000 Bitcoin. It's dropping. That's not good. 23.9. Not cool, man. Not cool, man. Not cool. But there it is. There's where the market is. There's actually, I mean, Harmony 1 is showing some movement upwards over the last 12 hours. Slight. Everything else is like weird. Up, going up a little bit. I mean, Cardano's going up. So, Bitcoin's over 24,000, but yeah, you know, Ethereum was at $2,000, guys. It hit $2,013 in the last, 24 hours. That's that big green spike on the page right there. So, this, where it is right now, I think it's going to go up because Bitcoin's over 24. It seems to want to be over 24. Ethereum is at 1897.
Josh G. Have you bought any lately?
No, I owe the IRS a whole bunch of money, Josh. I got to pay off all these IRS payments that I got to make. It's fucking crazy. It's so funny talking to my buddy yesterday. I was like, yeah, dude, a bear tried to kill me and my dog the other day. And then I told him, man, you haven't lived until you've fought off a wild animal attack. Oh, yeah, bro, you weren't here. It was Ralph, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. He said he sold his computer.
Oh, damn.
I know. Yup. I was like, 45 auto, you gotta fucking come back, son.
Yeah. That's a long time since I talked to him.
He says he's just working on his car now.
What the hell?
He's like, that's all I got time for is to work on my car. I was like, fuck that shit. I was like, we're gonna bring you back in, son.
Yeah.
Go take that car and win some fucking trophy money and get you a fucking PC. PCs now are so badass.
Yeah.
Bro, you know how fast that motherfucker has such a huge community of friends online? You know how fast he could raise the money if he just asked his friends to chip in to buy him a PC?
Yeah.
Fuck. He runs that whole goddamn show. I wonder what happened with that, if he's still in touch with all those people.
I would imagine with some of them. I don't know.
I got this bowl packed, man.
I have a bowl packed.
All right. It's close enough to quarter of the hour. No law regarding cannabis. Everybody cheers. Cheers, Cyber.
Cheers, bro.
Have you bought any lately, Josh G? Ooh, it's under 24. I don't like it. Let's blast through 24. There we go. By $9. That was a good one. Come on, past 24,000. Let's go. Go right on past it. $20 past it. That's what's up, son.
Big Merc 83. Puffed some smoke rings for you, bro.
It'd be funny if you approach Twitter, like when you're in touch with them over advertising and shit, and you're like, hey man, can I...
Sean aka Trendy Orca. Enjoying some cold brewed kofef and watching Nay's Garden. Cheers, my bro.
Cheers.
Nay, love your
Cheers,
show
Sean.
shows.
And you told Twitter, hey, can I pay off you guys to have you remove the algorithm off my channel? How much is that going to cost me? How much does it cost to have the algorithm? What's the price tag on that? To have the algorithms removed off of all of my Twitter channels. I want the group rate on that one. $18.93 Ethereum. See, that's the thing right there. $18.93 Ethereum. When it was at 2000. Yeah, bro. That's a problem. Let's just gotta go back up.
Josh G. This market has got to start moving.
Well, that was a crazy spike that we're looking at right there, wasn't it? Over a period of like 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours, it shot up, it rode there for, 5 hours, and then it shot down. That was some fucking interesting manipulation. No idea what happened, what drove that. But I guess it's the most prominent on, the drop. Oh, fuck, dude. Let me see these over here. You can't see them anymore. That's the full 24 hour. So, Cardano didn't spike up as hard. Matic didn't spike up as hard. Sandbox did, though. Ethereum did, and but Harmony 1, didn't do it as much. It was all Bitcoin. Bitcoin just fucking. Was that this morning that it did that? When was that? How long ago was that, man? 12 hours ago? Last night? Sunday night? Was that on a Sunday night it did that shit? A Monday night. No, Sunday night. Dude, it did it on a Sunday night. I don't even get it, man. It did it on a Sunday night. I did it on a Sunday night. I don't understand that, bro. It must have been like, I don't know, man. Markets opening somewhere else in the world on a Monday.
Rough all
The
day.
Australian market,
Welding and got a hot spark in my shoe OUCH.
Oh, god damn, bro. That sucks. Don't do that again. I'm sorry. What's going on here?
Rub all day. Quarter size hole in my sock.
Oops.
Rub all day. Cooked my foot LOL.
I'm glad you find humor in it, Brap. I think that's the most important thing. Is that you see the humor in it. Because it's your foot, bro, and it goddamn hurt. Charlie, why'd you bite me, Charlie? Charlie, why'd you bite me? Charlie, why'd you bite me, Charlie? That really hurt. Charlie, why'd you bite me? And that really hurt. Hurt. Why'd you bite me, Charlie? What do I see? I see a head and shoulders pattern. That's a big drop. All right, we're going to see a giant drop, guys. That sucks, but that's what's going to happen right now. There's going to be a giant drop right now.
All day. LOL, my nail finally fell off the other day after smashing finger.
Watch this, Brap.
Brap all day. Crazy looking now.
Watch this, Brap. There's going to be a giant drop. It looks like it's going to go up right now, but it's totally going to drop.
Hey, Brap, if it helps, burned myself with superheated dab oil several times. It's not fun, but it doesn't change anything.
I know everything is showing green right now, but it's just for a second. It's all about to drop big time. It's going to drop. Bitcoin's going to drop under 24,000. I'm having a hard time lining these up here. Wait, this has to go like that. This has to go like that. This has to go there. Oh man, unreal. Yeah, here it comes. Here comes the pain, guys, from the Head and Shoulders pattern. Exactly as I predicted.
The
Look.
freaking Oracle show.
Hey, freaking
What
Oracle.
do YA know? What do YA say?
I say this, bro. I say Bitcoin's about to drop right now. I saw there's a giant Head and Shoulders pattern. Look at this. Look at this Head and Shoulders pattern, bro. Look, shoulder, head, shoulder. See that? Right there. Oh, man, dude. Shoulder, head, shoulder on the 1 minute chart. It's going down, son. Bitcoin's going down under 24,000. It's going to suck. But then it'll recover. That's just where it's going right now, though. Everything is showing green, but I'm telling you, it's all about to drop. It hasn't come anywhere near breaking out of that Head and Shoulders pattern. I mean, you can see it on Harmony 1, too, which is right here. This one, it's a big spike. That's the head. Then the two shoulders, it's upwards.
The freaking Oracle
that
show.
Results in a drop down.
Damn, sideways trading at its finest.
It's showing yellow, but it's going to drop. It's totally dropping, bruh. Look at that low bottom. See that low bottom? That ain't going up, son. That's your setup for your drop. There it is. There's the response to the Head and Shoulders. Here, watch this. Watch. It should go down the distance of the head on the Head and Shoulders, which is pretty far. As tall as it is, that's how far down this should go. And now, look, everything's going to start following Bitcoin. It's going to drop under 24,000 for sure. For sure. This is just the start. It's at 24.33 right now. It's going to go to 23 something. Big low bottom. Here it goes. Look at this.
The freaking Oracle show. Some alts are doing amazing
Hey,
during
did you
this
see
time.
what Shiba Inu's doing right now, bro? $24.22, bro. Exactly as I predicted. This drop is exactly as I predicted. 23,000.
Show.
Here we come.
It's all about altcoins and staking in DeFi.
24,017, guys. Here it is, 24,009. 24,009. 24,009. It's a Bollinger Band, I guess. 24,013 and 9. 6. 8. 4. 2. 24,023. There it is. Exactly as that Head and Shoulders predicted. How far is it going to go down? We can see it right here. It's going to go down. Okay. This went up 24,160. 24,160. 160 from 24. Say the bisect is would it be right there? Probably, dude. You split the difference, probably. 24,110. So it's going to go
The
down.
freaking Oracle show. I'm still up $15,500 from when I sold my
down
Shiba.
from like the center of this, as tall as this is. So it's going to go from $100 down. It's going to go $100 down from where it was. So it was at the middle, $100 down from, like right here-ish. Let's say 2470. So 23,970. 23,970, and then it should recover. But I see a yellow marker right now. There might be some. I still predict 23,970. 23,999. 24,004. 23,970. 24,011. Ooh, that's a high bottom. It's green. It's a high bottom. That's up, 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 up. It's not. I don't think it's going to recover that fast, but I think it's going to do the pattern. And if it does, it might form a reverse head and shoulders.
I predict I will whack and mow my lawn today. Ha ha.
That's what you said, bro. You're gonna whack and mow your lawn today. Okay, right on, bro. You got to do what you got to do, bro. You got to crank one out before you crank out the yard. I gotcha. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Rap all day.
So I said 23,970, right? It wants to hit there so bad.
Nay's Garden. Download Twitter or visit twitter.com and search at Nay's Garden. Nay's Garden Show.
There's a nice downward wedge pattern forming. It's
YouTube channel
beautiful,
at Truth
dude.
News on Twitter.
Do you see it on Harmony 1 right here?
Oracle Show.
Look at this wedge
Can't
pattern
do it
forming.
after
It's like
mowing.
textbook.
Hands will be numb.
It's going to go. Phew, everything's about to shoot up. Here we go. 23,994. It has, because I'm just guessing 23,996. My low is 23,970. It's at 996, 995, 987. This is close. 988, 992, 990, 991, 990. I'm $20 off from my freaking estimate. 86, 988, 990, 991, 992. 5 and a 15 quarter 2 and a 15 quarter 5 5 15 quarter 5 987 2 and a 15 quarter 988 3 and a 15 quarter 5 5 986 5 and a 15 quarter 2 and a 15 quarter 985 985 $15 away 987 and 15 quarter new 986 3 and I'm looking for 970 folks 981 981 980 $10 away 979 $9 away 977 976 977 980 dude I got fucking, how many dollars? $4 away? What was I, $4 away? Here we go. 983, 984, 986, 985, 988, 980, 984, 985, 983, 985. Okay, guys, let's see if we got our... There it is. There's the yellow marker. So, not bad. Not bad. I was, what, $3 away, $4 away from my prediction? What? I said it was going to go down to 970. And it got down to 976. Oh, I was $6 away. Right?
Bruh all day.
That's it. 985, 986, 984, 986. Dude, it's forming a perfect pattern, man. Look at what Harmony 1 is doing right now with this tapering downward wedge. It's textbook beautiful. Everything's about to explode upward right now. Okay, just look for Ethereum to go over 1900. Look for Ethereum to go up over 1900. Here comes our upward trend across the board. Let's look at our... Yeah, everything's in the red, guys. This is all about to go into the green. So, let me make this bigger so you guys can see it a little better. All of those red things are all about to go in the green. So watch this spike upwards. Bitcoin is going to lead the charge. Here it goes. Look at it. Look at it. Look at Ethereum. 1895. Look at Ethereum exploding upwards. So watch for Ethereum. Wow. Look at that. I want you guys to see this. Look at those wedge patterns downward that lead to an upward. You know? Wow. It's exciting.
The freaking Oracle show. F merge next month.
There's a lot of power in the
freaking Oracle show. Could be explosive.
There's a lot of power in this market right now. I can feel it, bro. You can see these patterns. It's just textbook, bro. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Here goes Ethereum again. Ethereum's trying 1895 again. It's got to get to 1900. It's an important thing for Ethereum to do. It's going to trigger a lot of purchasing, you know? Come on, Ethereum, man. What are you going to do? Look at this. Oh. Harmony 1 needs to get back up to 3 cents as well. 0.2940, 0.295. You know what's crazy is 6 minutes ago that alarm clock went off and I don't remember hearing it. Good thing I'm not President of the United States. Okay, Ethereum just dropped. That's not good. Is it going to go back down to that 970, guys? Exactly as I predicted. Exactly as I predicted. $24.
Josh G. Ever had a dream where you had some sort of power? Whether that be office or president or judge.
No. No, I've had dreams where I could fly, though. It's like a superhero. I could levitate. No, but I've never had any kind of dream that I remember of where I was in some sort of position. $18.96 Ethereum. 97 Ethereum. 1897 Ethereum, man. That's powerful, guys. It's $3 away. If it gets up to 1900, here we go.
Dominic Leo. Sold American.
This could be the moment, man, where it just
Josh G.
It just ignites.
Me either.
Today's
I've always
Monday.
wanted to ha-ha.
It's the beginning of the week.
Love me some dreams. It's nuts how we still don't know shit about it.
You're funny. Just go do some lucid dreaming, bro. Go do some of that fucking... You just tell yourself what you want to dream about, and then you can have dreams about that shit. And then you can control your dreams. You can dream whatever you want. This is what you do, bro. You when you're going to sleep, start telling yourself that the very next thought that you have, you'll have when you'll be dreaming. Tell yourself that. Say the next time I open my eyes and look around, I'll be dreaming. Keep telling yourself that. Close your eyes and say, when I open my eyes, I'll be dreaming. Keep saying that shit to yourself. You don't have to say it out loud, just say it in your head. Just keep thinking that thought. And boom, bro. Eventually it'll work. It might not work the first time, but it'll fucking work for you, bro.
Josh G. Man, I love that topic.
It's that simple. You have
Only
an
had luck one time.
opportunity to do it every
But
time
it'll
you
try
go to
again.
sleep. So
I've
at
given
least
up for
once a day,
years.
hopefully. Happy 7/10, everybody. Yeah, someone make a clip of that. Had a lucid dream from Nay. You imagine that, bro. You wake up, you know, your eyes open, and you're like, oh, I'm dreaming. And you're like, okay, I want to be president of the United States. Boom, you're president of the United States. Bum, 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 bum. You know, you're right there. Getting inaugurated. Yay, there's balloons coming down. Oh, look at the balloon. No law regarding cannabis. Happy 7/10, everybody. Cheers. Cheers, Cyber.
Josh G.
So I found out why my computer was crashing.
Roasted garlic berry.
Yeah.
Is it dumping?
Why?
I hadn't updated my drivers for my video card. Whatever. So yeah, my spray treatment didn't kill the freaking weeds. It only killed the clover. So my mom's like, give it a couple more days. I'm like, I'm pretty sure when the dudes came and sprayed, it was like the next day all the weeds were dead, bro. They used something that killed the weeds freaking within 24 hours. Yeah, it's some of that fucking GMO shit, I bet, son.
Yeah.
Somebody said put dish soap and fucking something else in there. Yeah, dude, I got it. Finally, Cyber, I made it to level 17, bro.
Hell yeah.
So I got my metal skeleton dude on the T8.
Yeah, the G800.
100.
Yeah.
I just have to get one more melee kill to get 500 XP. Are you in a game right now?
Yeah, playing Black Ops.
Oh!
You wanna play?
Oh! Black Ops. Oh, I'm in Vanguard.
I can join Vanguard.
Okay. Cool, I didn't realize. Finish your round, man.
It's over, it's over.
Oh, cool. Even
Right.
better. Even better.
But now I have to sit and wait for best player and all that shit before I can exit out.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
Alt 4. Like this work. Yep, Alt 4 works.
Rap all day. Was gonna get Vanguard,
Press.
but my brother said it's the worst Call of Duty. Rap all day. Said new